toughest things to do in all of college football. Looking for room, it's McCoby. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's Ross. And they are finding some space in this defense. Down to the 25. The Boilermakers are on the move. On the ground, it's McCoby. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Boilermakers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I love playing man coverage on the back.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. A strike downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's McCoby. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
Second down coming up.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown! The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Caught behind the line. It's McCoby. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now facing a third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now... Going right to work up top. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Third and
Rides to back and leaves it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Jukes his way for more. Turns it on in midfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Boilermakers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. So he was... From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's close to the first down, but they're going to... just a little short. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The Boilermakers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great...
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And the Boilermakers... to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeps it on the draw. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Fires on the move. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
That's why it's
on the ground with the counter. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. On the move at the 30. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. The give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And that's a good job by this defense, man.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
As a quarterback,
wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it down the right side. He's loose. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Trying the left side. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Under fire. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his man. It's Flores. He gets it to the 34-yard line. An excellent 3rd down defense and 4th downs. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. And the Bruins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the 2nd half. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You have to imagine the game plan in the 2nd half. Being down, I got to...
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here comes the heat. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it. With the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And how about the defense getting...
They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here.
There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They were banking on the yard. Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Fights off a defender. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes a catch. First down and... Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flores. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Flores. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their...
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together.
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 after that interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And it's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field because
first snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Wide open downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll take another shot here. Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet.
if we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow...
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.